Alrighty boys, welcome back to another step-by-step video. Now today's video is going to be on mute. Now the important concept you guys got to understand when you're going to play mute is that when you are spawning in on defense, your main goal is going to be mostly site setup. So we're going to be starting here on bedroom bomb site. We're going to be making rotate for gym, make feed holes. I like to put another rotate hole over by the end of gym towards bedroom, and the reason why I like to do double rotate is because sometimes it's helpful for when the enemy team tries to do like a jacuzzi push. You'll be able to get a nice clear angle for their walk in for gym. And then right here we're going to put another rotate for bathroom, and then we put a mute jammer on the bathroom single wall in there, and with a vault rotate right next to it. And the idea here with this is that if they open jacuzzi, at least they won't be able to drone for bathroom, which I think is a good idea because it's typically a very strong anchor point for defenders. And then I put a mute jammer underneath the Logi hatch. It doesn't necessarily need to be underneath Logi hatch. It's just a lot of people like to open Logi hatch and then they just drone immediately. So I usually get myself a free drone from that. Now, for this round, my other mute jammer is on the Logi single wall. This is just to prevent people from droning Logi like actively when I am playing inside of Logi, because tends to be like my main anchor position. And then I put my last one on gold vault. Technically you could do like bedroom door here. However, I just did gold vault just so that way I could get my last mute jammer out and not just have it be useless utility. Now right here, Ash is going to end up flooding from Logi hatch. I don't actually know where he came from, if he dropped Logi hatch or if he went through con. But he ended up trying to rush through, and I ended up getting myself a very easy kill for him and putting us into a nice 3v3 position. And my Goyo kills one on the main stairs walk up. Now we're in a nice 3v2 position. One guy's going to go ahead and open up the jacuzzi bonk. It's a thermite. In this type of position, guys, since it's a 2v2 position, I'm going to go ahead and just swing aggressively right now for the thermite. And the reason why I'm going to do this is because the main reason being is if I don't, then there's a higher likelihood of him just swinging me aggressively in this position and just getting a free kill for me. So I wanted to swing aggressively early because it's going to give me the drop onto him for the balcony. And I have the SMG-11, so I'm going to have that close range engagement. It's going to be very heavily in my favor for that swing. Now, following that round, we're going to be going over to the basement bomb site for clubhouse here. We're going to be once again playing mute. Now, I like mute for this bomb site because one of the comp setups for the attack for this bomb site in particular is where you open up all of the hatches, you grim sight from blue, and then you try to make a play for church. Now, I like to put my mute jammers inside of blue. This prevents the blue grim play, and typically when you grim from the other hatches, it's not typically as strong because you can't get as deep in sight as you would if you were to do them from the stock hatch, if that makes sense. Because with the stock hatch, if they can grim from there, they're going to be able to essentially make any play from blue oil pit walk up, from secret walk down, from stock hatch drop, from moto hatch drop, kitchen hatch drop. There's just a lot of plays that they get open access to if you allow the grim play from there. So that's why I like to play mute for this bomb site. Now right here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our last mute jammer after setting up site for the dirt doorway. Right here, I actually do get audio of somebody pushing dirt. So I'm going to go ahead and hop up on this little like hop up for mannequin here. This is a nice off angle position. It gives me a nice little easy pre-fire for dirt here. Unfortunately, I don't get the kill here, but I'm going to go ahead and just keep holding this for now because I don't want to allow this gap to be opened up for the enemy team basically. So I have to play aggressive for this here because if I don't, there's a very high likelihood that they'll be able to take advantage of this gap. So right there, I just swing aggressively. It's another close range gunfight with a pixel angle, so it's a very easy pre-fire for me. Right here, I'm going to get a little bit too ambitious here. I'm going to end up over swinging a little bit for another guy inside of dirt here. This is probably not the best idea to do with the SMG-11 from this distance, but I am going to go ahead and do a nice little quick peek one tap onto this guy for dirt, which is fantastic. And then the last guy in this position is actually going to be over by secret. Right here, I probably shouldn't be pushing up. However, since my Doc is on the roam, I'd like to try to get a stim with him instead of just letting him die if the Ash does decide to push him while my Ella is down, you know what I mean? There'd be a higher likelihood of me getting the refrag if I play closer to him in this position than if I were to just sit in sight and wait for him to come back. You're going to see here I'm going to start knifing my Doc, try to get his attention. He finally notices. He's going to go ahead and give me a Doc stim. And then now I'm going to go ahead and just rotate towards stock. Now, in theory, I was thinking this last guy would come to stock. However, one thing that we should actually quickly bring up is that remember how dirt was open at the beginning of the round? If he's over by kitchen side, there's a very high likelihood of him pushing over into sight through dirt. So I'm going to go and rotate down here, and conveniently as I swing this doorway for blue, he's going to end up actually be walking into sight. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself a free kill to secure the round right there. Now, typically when you're playing mute, like for me myself, I do prefer to do like an anchor type of position. Now, technically you don't have to anchor position with mute. You could technically use his mute jammers on like a big roam and like try to like shut down like a lot of droning for the map. You could technically do that. Personally, I don't like doing that because he's a 3 armor, so or a 3 health, so it's like kind of like not, you know what I mean, the right play in my eyes, because with him being a 1 speed, it's like he's not going to be able to like make any like flashy like flank plays. You're mostly going to be able to only hold down like a portion of the map, which I feel like for an operator like mute, which would mean that you would probably get like pincered very easily depending on where you play. Now, one thing that I like to go for this dining kitchen bomb site is that typically I will open up a little hole into the ground here when I am playing dining bomb site. Now, the reason why I do this is because typically people, when they go up for vertical during Siege X or just in general, people will tend to go through this window sometimes, not always, but sometimes people go through this window. So I like to make a little hole beneath it to try to see if I can get any potential free kills on anybody trying to hop in for this window. Now, unfortunately for me, they're not going to end up actually going in through this window. They're going to go through closet, through master, and then into my bathroom like that, and they're actually just gonna walk right past my vertical. The other thing too is that if you make the hole like really small like this, they don't really have a way of peeking you either, so they're just mostly just gonna walk past it. This will also give you audio for people above you in this position. Right here, they actually make a breach charge play for Astro here, so that tells me that they're gonna be on the bathroom door, so I C4 it to get myself a very easy kill on one of the guys playing vert. There is another guy playing vert in this position, however there is gonna be one guy that's outside my trophy here. Now right here I make a blunder here where I try to peek vert without being prepared to peek vert, if that makes sense. So I'm not able to get the kill onto that guy. However, what's going to end up happening here, for context, is there's one guy above, there's one guy outside laundry in this position. I want to say the last guy is unknown for me currently in this round. However, I believe he's on vert for context here. And what's going to end up happening here is I'm going to go ahead and shotgun some head holes for my Goyo in this position. The reason why I do this is because I'm trying to make it difficult for the guy that's laundry to actually walk up without having being into a double pincer position. You're going to see right here, I'm going to kill one guy on the vertical for bathroom. That's a nice little angle that I like to challenge for vertical because it's like one of those positions where the SMG-11 is going to be much stronger. And then right here, my castle is just in Narnia, so I decide for this last guy, Ace, who's going to be walking in for laundry here, I'm just going to go ahead and challenge him aggressively because it's very likely that I will get the kill if I take my own swing than waiting for my castle to play the 2v1 because my castle's off site in Narnia. He doesn't really know what he's doing. So moving on here, guys, I wanted to show you guys some ways to get some free kills with the nitro cell with mute as well as some other things. But here's a quick nitro cell you guys can do for the piano bomb site for consulate. This next one is going to be over on Cafe for the red stairs walk up when you're holding the reading bomb site and you're playing the top floor. You're going to be holding the platform on the walk up to get yourself very easy kills right here. And then this next one's going to be over on Clubhouse for the basement bomb site for the double main door downstairs on the basement here. You're just waiting for a little bit of audio. Once again, toss your nitro cell out to get a free kill. This next one's going to be over on Cafe for when the enemy team is outside of bakery and you want to toss your nitro cell over the top of prep here to get yourself another very easy C4 kill outside of bakery. And then this next one's going to be over for the red hatch for top floor here. You're going to wait for a little bit of audio of the enemy team rappelling up to the roof. You toss your nitro cell out to get another free kill. This next one's on wine cellar for the basement bomb site on Chalet. You're waiting for the enemy team to be outside of the wine cellar doorway. Toss your nitro cell out for another free kill. This next one's going to be over on Oregon for trophy walk-in. You're tossing your nitro cell over the top of the trophy wall to get another free kill. And then this next one's going to be over on border. This one's going to be for when enemy team is outside of AC window for archives here. You're tossing your nitro cell out over the top of the archives desk to get a free kill. This next one's going to be for when enemy team is going to be on clubhouse for the basement, for the hatch, for kitchen. And you're basically, this is going to be a little bit rare though when the enemy player is not holding for the walk-up, but you toss your nitro cell out towards freezer doorway. They're going to run away from the hatch to your nitro cell for the free kill. And this next one's going to be over on clubhouse here. This is going to be when the enemy team jumps into construction. This one's a little bit more rare and harder to do, but it's a very satisfying one when you do get away with it. Let me know down in the comments if you guys like seeing like little segments like that in the video of just like a bunch of free kill angles and like C4s that you can do with mute or with any operator that has nitro cell. Let me know down in the comments if that's something that you guys would like to see more of in the future. But anyway, guys, that's going to pretty much do it for today's step-by-step video for mute. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and have a couple extra clips here in the background that you guys can enjoy if you'd like to see some more mute gameplay on the various maps. But I hope you guys enjoyed as always, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!
Forgot about that.
You want me to leave?
Pushing my yellow.
Yeah, I think you might have to leave, to be honest.
I'll come the prime.
I'll shoot a couple more drones.
They needed it.
I'm going yellow.
On the stairs. They're on the stairs or on the skylight. The outside bathroom window.
Punch the circle desk, hit him and run out. Oh, never mind.
Not gonna know. Okay, I'm out.
That Damon's tracking me.
Where's Deimos?
He's outside of like spiral. I don't know what he's doing. He's probably in printer window right now.
I left.
I need to rotate around.
Bravo drone.
Oh,
Mountain's on the door.
Gonna Legion mine. Reinforce his name. You have no thing for walking yellow.
Yeah, they needed everything already.
Oh, they did? Okay. I'll put Legion mines here.
Opening spiral window.
I think they're gonna go spiral.
I'm probably gonna need help soon. Oh, he's shooting my feet. That's annoying.
On the door, side door again.
Playing your secretary door.
That one's your spiral window right now, background. I just looked at it.
Okay, he's on skylight. Skylight.
It's on yellow skylight. Slow rat.
I got my VP.
Oh, he's on side door. Yeah.
He's hurt.
Spiral.
Open windows.
I'm getting checked. He's an admin.
Oh, they're gonna
Jumped
go
in
for
spiral.
on the smoke. Yeah, spiral for sure. Walked through, ran through.
Got one.
Nice.
Spiral for sure. Two more.
Spiral.
Got two.
Ship back on.
Spiral.
That's a spiral.
I'm with you back on. I'm just playing off of you though.
Shit's coming to me. There we go.
Let's go.
Shoot at without reception, like full reception control. You know what I mean? That's where we're going wrong. Like if you're here, right, and your teammate's planting, you have to be actively challenging the double door, preferably from this side, so that way you can kill anybody for nitro toss here or to walk up by.
Nobody walked up.
The nitro from the box
Yeah. Yes.
over the top, and it killed us.
Yeah.
Okay, then the fuser guy needs to fucking dip out when he hears the nitro.
To be honest, I technically misdrone that guy because we saw the castle in there, but I didn't know two of them were in there. Yeah, I didn't either.
But what I'm
Unless
saying
you
is
knew
like
two
we
of them
should
were
be
in there.
getting audio for the we should be getting audio for that though, you know what I mean? Of like the nitro coming out. Killed one. You know what I mean? Because these are probably stacked, is my guess. The fact that guy was sitting in my stream though the whole time is kind of not a good look for Vex, to be honest. To be honest, chat.
10 seconds remaining.
Not a good look. Oh, I thought I destroyed it.
Increased surveillance on bombs. Op 4 has a diffuser. Loading back!
I'm gonna barricade this stage door. I don't know if it's worth it, but we'll do it. This kind of sucks. I'm solo queue, so this is gonna be a rough game for me regardless. What the hell? This isn't reinforced. I'm gonna reinforce it. Kind of ballsy. They might drone me and hop into this coil fire. I'm gonna hug. Oh, we're good.
Reloaded!
Had to go for a sneaky pre-fire. Okay, they're playing Goya or Flores for the backside? Yeah, Flores for backside con. Is this a con push? Nobody go for a con push, right? Oh, here we go. Oh no, he died. Ah, the EU ping, bro. Shit is way too strong. Running.
Op
Ooh,
4
double
last
kill.
stop standing. You have been spotted.
Hey, left.
Loading new mag.
God damn it! The diffuser's all the way on Twitch upstairs,
What, like garage?
like in top garage.
Is that worth playing for?
No, because this Goyo or Dreamy dies, and there's no point. Honestly, I think Dreamy's already pinched right now. He might be a dead man walking. Yep. Nice. Yikes. Nice. Aw, damn. Nice. Wait, she didn't have diffuser.
I rotate into here.
Nice.
Oh, the last guy's back
Main.
ours.
Yeah, and the hole, yep. And no, she's in church. She ran out, and mannequins.
No.
Pushing you,
Time to
pushing you,
run.
rotate.
I have cam in sight.
Yep, we main cam. Try to listen. Right now she's like blue or mannequins. Or church.
Oh, she's oil.
Oh, she must have went for the diffuser. Cause
Yeah,
I
she
didn't,
did.
cause the Ash didn't have diffuser, so probably all the way upstairs. I have bar cam. I don't think it's in
Stock.
good though. Oh, bar. Never mind, she is in bar.
She's a bar?
Yeah, she's gonna go down main stairs, I think, because the hatch isn't open. She's on vert, going back to stock, I think. Oh, no, I'm going to drop kitchen. Nice, good shot back
Oh
on.
wow, I almost fucking didn't kill her.
Clutch.
Thank you. Thank you.
Main stairs, top main.
IQ dead. Trophy door.
Trophy door now, left side, hard left, hard left.
I got it.
Tagged up. You should
Nice,
kill him.
good.
Nice.
Wait it up. I think they know I'm gonna go for nitro here. I'm gonna do a random
Someone's
one.
bottom main. He's trying to like kind
I
of wrap
killed
bottom
one.
main. Might go towards bottom.
On a main.
We definitely have to try to look to get aggro. I don't know if I should or
I might have killed
Coming through
main.
right now.
Main's dead.
Keep on inspecting. Ooh, the MPX looks kind of nice.
Where is he? Give me the kill cam inspection.
Oh,
That was the gunfight?
What?